Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all? Hopefully you hear me well. We had some early comers. Hi, Church Nelly. Hello, Margaret. Nubian Queen, Rosa Roberts, Anna, Nutty Doctor, Carolyn, Sowers, a brother of a certain age, Cookies and Cream. Hello, hello, hello to you all. I know there's more people joining, but I definitely wanted to at least get those in quickly. Try something different, Try to stay ahead of those comments. I see the notification just went out, so we'll let the intro music play a little bit. Hey, Elaine, how are you? Hope you are well. Hope everybody is well. Those in the Northeast, I hope you are staying in, staying warm, and getting ready to get snowed in. So there was no snow here overnight, thank God. Are you a little cold? It is. It's cold outside. As my husband jokes, and's like, "This is Jersey cold." Yeah, it is. It's cold outside. I was begging the dogs this morning, "Please just go. Don't play around. Let's go." Well, welcome back, Anna. You said you were gonna make it. Oh my goodness. Hey, everybody. Hey, Joyce. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon, wherever you may be, or good evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Sylvia. How are you? Hope you are feeling better each and every day. Hello, Diane Hawkins, channel member. Hello. How are you? Yes, you are the first to remind us, but we never forget. Camilla Tomney is a liar. Thank you for that. All right. Squad is showing up strong. Hey, Kenneth. How are you? I hope you. Woo! Minus 10 degrees. I won't complain about our what? Probably 30s, if that. Whew. Yeah, I'll be quiet. Hey, H Night, how are you? Hi, Gloria. How are you? Oh, okay. It'll be a while before we see 70 degrees again. I think this coming week it might be close to 60, but yeah. Hey, Beverly, how are you? All right. Hi, Joan. How are you? Hope you're well. Welcome with Tamsin. How are you? All right. Lydia, channel member. How are you? I know y'all think I'm crazy, but hey, it is what it is, right? Hey, the Stock Explorer. How are you? How you doing? Let's see. Hey, Fancy Fancy. Hey, Rhonda. All right. All right. All right. All right. Now, we have enough to, I see a few more. My fingers can't do the talking. Oh, okay. Well, hey, sometimes it can, sometimes it can't. Hey, Callie King, how are you? Hello, Ralph. How you doing? Yeah, I know they are begging. We're going to discuss that too. Um, yeah, yeah. She needs to just ignore them, but we'll get into that discussion. So, how you doing, Ralph? I hope you were well. Let's see. I'm going to get through a few more, and then I'm going to get into our topics. Gloria, how are you? Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Tier, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, well, it's not snowy here, but it's cold. But I feel for all of you. My friend up in Jersey, texted me this morning like, "It's been snowing since 8 o'clock last night." I'm like, "We didn't get anything." So she responded, but I can't say what she said. Anyway, I do hope you all are well and all is going well and all that. Um, exactly. Why would she? But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Okay, okay. So, oh, I'm sure up there in woo, yeah, up in Ohio. Yes, hello for anybody I may have missed. To those in the clouds, hello. You're more than welcome to drop down and at least say hello, join in the fun. But I understand you want to hide out. Just take it all in for a little bit. So, first things first. Let me see. I just want to make a note of where I left off in this crazy, fast moving chat. And okay, so it was okay. Just so I know where my reference point is. Hello, Carol. Hello. Um, how are you? Okay. I can't believe you have snow, and last week you didn't have any, Church Nilly. That was kind of weird, but things like that happen with the weather. You know what I mean? Things like that happen. Okay. So jumping over, first things first, this copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use. hmm The quote from Harry and Meghan that I love so much: each of us can change our communities, all of us can change the world. Yes. So I did want to kind of start out with something, and I do hope you enjoy it. But here it goes. So, will she or won't she call Cardi? And will she or won't she answer Meghan? So, that has been the talk of the town. And how it all kicked off, at least for me. And I do want to say that for the channel members, they saw what I was posting. I don't share a lot of stuff on the public side, but that's neither here nor there. That is a little perk they have. But I did see this is what started it all for me. So, just a normal day. I go in and look at my Twitter timeline and see what's happening, what's popping. And I saw this from Christopher. And the GIF, if you know, that GIF is a moving GIF. So it shows a woman ripping down the curtains and all that stuff. It's hysterical. So I was like, after reading Cardi B's latest tweet, I'm like, say what? So I jump over to Cardi's timeline and I see this. Don't worry about the first name, we know who she meant. And I said, oh my, really? And that's where it has truly just gone bonkers. It caught fire. I saw these headlines and I chuckled. And Newsweek, which is turning into a gossip thing, but that's why I don't show the articles. But it has just truly been like a bonkers type of situation where um, the big debate, squaddies against squaddies, on if Cardi calls, Meghan should ignore it, and should she call, and da 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 da. I mean, it tickled me to see that because I was like, "What, Cardi? You're aware?" Um, what upset a lot of squaddies, I will say, is that there were no tweets from Cardi during the last few years. I'm guessing. I don't follow Cardi that closely, her timeline to know that she hadn't spoken up for Meghan, but not everybody who is even close to her has really come out to defend because they then get inundated with like the crazies, and we all know that. So I just took it from the standpoint of I thought it was like an awesome gesture to even tweet it, but um, I just take it for face value. Really don't see her, Megan. If they do have a conversation, that's great. I don't think it's anything of, hey, here's my attorneys. This is what we did, blah, 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 blah. I don't see that happening. Megan's more on global thinking, and for people who want the attention because the trolls that are attacking her and such want that attention. They want to be sued by her because then they'll be martyrs. They'll get a bigger platform then because then everybody's going to want to talk to them. It, do what she's doing now and ignore their asses. Just ignore them completely. Let them do what they do. My feeling, my opinion is that it is the social media companies' responsibility to stop any hate that is being pushed on their platform. So, YouTube uses the certain little words, and then, usually they're left alone. If you're reporting, okay, but yeah, the crazies have been out in full force. One young woman who was briefing, or she did TikTok on Christopher Bosey's report, the Bot Sentinel report, and they went after her for a tweet or a post that she had made on social media when she was a kid. She was like a teenager, and she wound up, I guess, mutually agreeing with her job that she would leave. I mean, that's how serious they are, and I do want to show quickly how it can escalate. So, um, Christopher Bosey was interviewed. And for those that don't know who Kristen is, she runs a podcast. And yeah, if you can just see what he's saying, it's insane. And this person here came after her, which is a new account because it was created in December. So obviously it's somebody somewhere that wants to just shut down anybody that is talking about his report, which, that report has made it far and wide. So, and it's true, nobody should have to fear abuse or targeted harassment from any account or accounts. They had their mass, let's call and report this person to their job, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, I'm going to stop there, jump back into the comments, and see what your thoughts are, because I can see I have a lot of comments. So let me see what mark I left off at and just kind of scan them. And I just see as I'm scrolling up, I can see some of the comments and I'm cracking up at them. Let me get to, okay, so Ralph, you're saying, oh, heard of a site called Keep New York City Mega Trash Free? Uh, Made a cartoon about Megan. Okay. I'm not mentioning the other troll's name, but okay. So I don't even care about that stuff, to tell you the truth. If it's not Sussex, like supporting Sussex, I don't want anything to do with it. So you like that, Anna? Call me. Yeah, it's perfect. I thought it was perfect. So a good way for it to happen. So H night, I hope they do get in touch with each other. Christopher is taking legal action. Yes, he has, I mean, he has all the receipts, so to speak, and he can do that. I think it starts with people like that, but like on Megan's level, I just think it would have to be much, much higher and deeper than that. So I don't know. To each his or her own. It would be a decision that she makes, but I believe her ignoring his initials are PM, ignoring him, ignoring these other trolls, they as if they don't exist. Let them say what they want. Eventually, hopefully, they burn themselves out. So, Sylvia, yes, Newsweek has changed. Yeah, I mean, I guess it always was a little bit on the shady side, but now that they've changed leadership, yeah, that's connected to the UK. We all know where their alliances lie. Are the Megan hater channels speaking about this? Church Nelly, that's a good question. I would think so, but they're in the standpoint of making the trolls the victims instead of it really being Megan who is the target. If they we feel the way we feel about Harry and Meghan, we support them. If they feel and love the other UK royal family members, why aren't you doing channels to support them? They have channels. Why aren't you on there and pushing them and supporting them and really going all balls to the wall, so to speak, and get the word out on those channels? And why didn't you make a positive channel for the people that you claim that you love and support so much versus a hate channel? And you can't say it's not a hate channel given the content. So, yeah, a brother of a certain age. I'd answer the call from either of them or both of them, but it would probably be more like me calling them. You think so? Hey, one busy mama, how you doing? Oh, I tell you. Hello, Beverly, how you doing? Woo, 70 degrees and snowing. Yeah, Philly. Yeah, they showed Philly on I think it was CNN, so yeah. Anna, Christopher means business. Yes, he does. He really does. So, um, hey, Catherine, how you doing? Megan and Harry, just keep enjoying yourself under the tree with your family. Exactly. Exactly. Tishnelli, yes, Sylvia. They should be called Gossip Week. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Each night, whether you like her or not, she has a young following. She really does. But it's the impact, it's the work behind what she says that she wants to do. Them being over the youth initiative of the Commonwealth was a genius, brilliant move. And then because they stepped back, you decide, oh, you can't have that anymore. Well, that was kind of dumb, but okay, no problem. We see who the decision makers are, and out of the three, they're all dumb, in my opinion. So I'm just saying, the one smart thing they did was not agree to the half in, half out, because now Harry and Meghan are free, basically. So, Kenneth, Meghan has just gone through a lawsuit. Harry is suing next. Allow Harry and Meghan to move at their own pace. Yeah, that's true. For me, it was just the idea, like Cardi, really? Wow, okay. But whether it happens or not, and you're right, she just finished a lawsuit, and they are exhausting, they are time consuming, and the biggest thing, and we always have to remember, for those pushing for them to sue them, remember the media over in the UK has headlines already written up, and they are just itching for it to be a trial, that she'll have to come to court every day, and they can just write. Don't wish for stuff like that. Let these people, if anything, this is what you hope that they become. Broke martyrs. Thank you, Church Nelly. Broke martyrs. That's really where you have to kind of look at it. You can't, I wouldn't want her to, I mean, it's just for fodder for me, it's good laughs and kind of cool, and excuse the noise in the background if you hear anything. One dog came in the office and opened the door, and my father and husband are having some type of discussion. Okay, come back over here and look for some comments. Hi to everybody that is coming in. One site said CB reached out to Meghan to tell her to stop with the what? All right. Ralph, change what you're watching or looking at because I've not seen anything like that, but okay. They think they run Christopher, but they don't. He runs, he's running his show as he chooses, and he's doing a good job, in my opinion. He was bullied as a child, and he was handling, he was kind of brushing it off because he saw something interesting happen when he mentioned Megan. But when they went and mentioned his mom, who has passed, he just, that opened, they should have never gone there. And they're used to doing that with people. And there's a couple of trolls, like that one that I showed, the pink, whatever it was. See, I don't even remember the name, and I could click back on it, but I don't. They privated their account. So they're aware of what they're doing, and by privating, then nobody can get screenshots unless they're their follower already, and they probably purged their list. So I take it that when I see accounts do that, it's probably if it's not one of the trolls under their 5 millionth account, then it's one of the UK media. Just my opinion again, allegedly. Do get to know the word allegedly. Hey, C-Back, how are you? Welcome. Hi, Catherine. I think I saw. Yeah, okay. Skipping. Hey, Dolores, how are you? Joyce, Kenneth, so true. They can't spend their lives in court. They have jobs and young children. Exactly. Let alone the money factor to lawsuits. Very expensive. Now, having your legal fees paid by a tabloid that's backed by a person that is a lord is a little different than, you know, senior women who probably are getting a government check and or all they have is their YouTube. Hopefully YouTube demonetizes all their platforms and channels, and that way that'll hurt them more than anything. you know Megan suing just would give them more of a voice, and we need them to just quietly, just, or maybe loudly, go away. Just my feeling. Nutty Doctor, I feel it was awesome, but could attract a lot of trolls. I feel that the focus should be on pursuing the main platforms. Exactly. It's up to Twitter. It's up to IG. It's up to Facebook. It's up to YouTube. A lot of them are connected and under the same umbrella, but it's up to those companies to do what they say per their terms and conditions, or terms of use, service, all that stuff. So, yeah, I'm sure if I went on a tirade on this channel and every single week or every day there was nothing but hatred towards those certain ones over there, I guarantee YouTube would have already shut me down. So they have a lot to answer for as well. And I mean, hey, you never know. It might be that the suits go that way. Who knows if there ever was. So, Lord, they're threatening her for just interviewing Christopher. Yes, they threatening her. Um, the one young woman who lost her job and then did a GoFundMe, and just asked for help if people wanted to help, which Squad showed up in abundance because it just is the thing that Squad does. And those trolls in mass were contacting GoFundMe because they wanted to take down her GoFundMe account. So, all because she covered in a TikTok. And you know how short TikToks are. Sh- Yeah, it just shows the mentality. So, Lydia Sebosey has laid the foundation. Her attorney have the proof right there. They could sue the platforms that carry the info and the trolls. True. But those trolls are semi-smart in the fact that they use certain wording to, I guess, get around. Because you could sit there and, I mean, somebody could say all day and just report channels and uploads and this and that. And You have paid views, or you have real people behind those views. Because I think in Christopher's report, he said a lot are real people, not really paid, which saddens me. But you know, you can sit there and have somebody open up 10 screens, open up the same video and run it. That's a view. So yeah, I'm just saying. Anna, that is so sad. Bullying is not acceptable at any age. It really isn't. But they've done it for so long without any consequences to them majorly. I mean, okay, you get an account suspended, and then you have 5,000 others that you can still be on the platforms. Um, Using a VPN, generally, those platforms, the companies can get around those VPNs as far as, oh, I'm going to block my IP address so that if you do, start blocking people at the IP address, at least I can still be. But they have the technology; they can get around that if they want to. Hello, Christine. How are you? Hello, Life's Magical Journey. How you doing? All right. I'm starting to fall behind because, of course, I'm yapping away. Beverly, we have to let Duchess, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex lawyers take care of these evil individuals, and everyone just needs to sign Boosie's petition. Yes, so there is a petition description box. I believe I did put it in there, the link to that. So um, let me just read a few more, and then I'll show you some of the information. Lydia, they are saying she can't sue because what they are saying is true. At some point, maybe not now, it has to be addressed. They're saying it's not true, that she wasn't pregnant. They're saying that I've seen even people, well, they're allowed their opinion. The disclaimer, even if they showed that, doesn't say that you can lie. I said this even with the Tasha K situation with Cardi B. You can't lie. You cannot lie. It doesn't protect from that. So they're saying it, but they're going to have to bring some massive receipts. So the only way that you're going to know that she was not pregnant is more than saying you believe that she was wearing a moon bump. Are you doxing her information, her medical information? Because those are criminal charges. So go ahead on. Keep talking, trolls. Keep talking. Keep making your allegations. Oh, it's true. Well, eventually, if it ever got to a lawsuit, um, yeah, they would have to produce, and they couldn't. So that's one of those things. And I would be bouncing in my car seat with laughing and pointing, oh yeah, my finger out. I'm telling you, it's just what have I been saying the last few weeks? Like Beyonce, middle fingers up. I just give them silence. They want attention from her, and the best thing to do is just ignore right now. There's bigger fish to fry. There's productions that are starting to ramp up for their companies. And yes, that's the stuff we need to see. That'll slay those trolls more than anything else. So, Beverly, enough said about Newsweek. Yeah, if they are now in the hands of the British company. Yeah. So just be mindful of the different. I take the screenshots of the headlines because it just cracks me up. And you'll see in a little bit when I get to trash time when it's like, really? Just a search of a name brings up all this other stuff of people over in the UK. Yeah, y'all can't live without her. You really can't. You have to have your name tied to her in any manner possible. Christine, Megan should sue PM for threatening her. Yeah, and then one of the trolls threatened too when she was in New York for the baby shower about stabbing just to prove her in the belly, just to prove that she wasn't pregnant. I mean, this is the crazy that we deal with. And thankfully, there was protection, arm protection with her at the time, um, which is why they can't and shouldn't go near the UK because they're still debating whether they should have um, armed protection when they're there, although others do. Cynthia, how are you? I don't think I said hello, so hello to you. Um, Peaceful as Megan under a tree. Leave the haters in God's court. Man's court sometimes are unjust, but God's court is righteous. Just court. God's way are perfect peace. There you go. I mean, we're all gonna, because we're all individuals, there's so many different opinions out there over this. So thank you, Nutty Doctor. Thank you very much. Wow, thank you. I see it up at the top of my screen there. So thank you. I haven't gotten to, but I wanted to quickly address that. My eye happened to see it. Um, let's see quickly because I need to keep up with Elaine. We have 70-mile-per-hour winds. Nearly blew me up. Oof, yeah. I mean, it's windy here, but I know per the blizzard, yeah, it's and you all, oh, woo, yeah, keep that. Have fun. Sylvia. Mrs. VS, the trolls are noise. Harry is a prince. Meghan is a duchess. So trust, I feel big eyes on a few hate counts. Yeah. I mean, I am sure there are certain government agencies that are watching people very closely. They may not think so, but those agencies usually will watch you for quite a while and gather enough evidence before they pounce. So keep on doing what you want. And the fact that these are allegedly American companies, I don't know how they are registered. There's American laws, but each country has laws on how you're supposed to interact and use the platform. So, yes, it's going to be interesting. Your favorite couple. Hi, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. I know I'm probably I'm not that far behind, but thank you so much. Far enough. Hey, Scratch and Pete, how are you? Yeah, Nelly, wigs. What is it? Wig and edges frozen. Yeah, you are too funny with that. Diane, successes have fine legal team to take out the trash. So Duke, Duchess, Lily, Archie, dogs, chicks, continue Cali life and work unbothered. Yeah, and that's what they're doing. They're working unbothered. They're not even concerned. Hey, Blue Ice, how are you? Welcome. Happy Saturday to you. Um, let's see, Beverly. What they don't understand about the Duke Duchess of Sussex is what they have said on the Oprah interview, on the Deal Book, and other platforms is they're saying they're true. They have moved on. Exactly. And I know that it's been said a couple of times that until they start handling the trolls, they being the platform, start handling the hate and the trolls, that they won't be on there. They won't be bothered. We all know who are the Sussex and have been supporting them for years now, that their IG account was horrifying when there was a post that would go up. And I've said it a couple of times, but we all know how that used to go. Nitty Doctor, they could cooperate behind the scenes. Anything could be going on. We know how they work, and it is what it is. So, Cynthia, High Church, Nelly, God reigns sovereign. All is well with you. Peace. Oh, that's nice. Hey, Gloria, I agree with you, Mrs. VS. Yeah, it's just we're all wait and see. I just thought it was, my silly personality to do the little phone ringing in that song. 5 seconds, mind you, because I know they'll come tag me if I did more than that. But yeah. And Elaine Parker, wow, that's strong winds. Don't be like Dorothy and get caught in a tornado. Well, it ain't even a tornado. Oof, yeah, those are strong, strong winds. Church knowing no response is exactly what they have done. Yep. In my opinion, they should continue. They should continue. Don't give any more life to the crazy craze. Because I know there would be many that claim they support Harry and Meghan would be over there in those other channels, um, looking to see what they're saying and what they're doing and report. We don't need to worry about. Let them do them. Let them have their audience. It says a lot in that if you look at all of the different Sussex channels here, even just YouTube, compared to the hate ones, it's staggering. Hate sells. And I remember I did a live months ago that was titled that. Hating on Meghan especially pays. So, CMAC. Hopefully, there's just a class action for multiple victims and they can just co sign as much as I want them to sue. I have to agree. I don't want them to feed the trolls. Yeah. And it may come down to that. Causing people to lose jobs is something they probably have been doing all along. I know that there have been different people from at different points in Squad that have, privated their accounts and all that stuff. So, um, hi everybody coming in and in the clouds and all that. Please be sure to hit thumbs up. I don't think I said that. Um, Lydia, where is an incentive for the nasty woman to stop? It's been 5 years. Something has to change. Something has to change. I think you would hope that they could get drowned out by all the work that we hope to see coming soon. And, you know, it would be lovely if they just got tired of it. But if they're demonetized, that probably will squelch a lot of it. Because why are you doing all of that effort and getting, 20, 30, 40,000 views a video, bringing in all that money per month, and then it's all gone? Are you going to continue to do it? Because were you really doing it because you hate her? Because there's no other reason to hate her except she's biracial. Or were you really just doing or claiming that you were doing the hate because it pays? Oh, you're in good with the UK media. Oh, they reach out to you and it is what it is. I mean, some of the media hang out under their burner accounts on a lot of the Sussex channels or on the social media accounts of Sussex supporters that they know, the bigger platforms especially, to see what their headlines, because a lot of times things that were discussed on podcasts, and many of you know, would wind up being an article. And it's like, wait a minute. So, yeah. Churchinelli Harry has a big case against the tabloids coming up. He does, and that is major. Hopefully it bankrupts it. I'm just saying. Because that was phone hacking and that was supposed to have been eliminated when PM and the good old gang of whatever paper it was doing all that craziness. So, yeah. H night, if you know anything about black people, don't ever go after our mama. Okay? There you go, H night. Yeah. And Christopher has said that. Like, okay, there's trolls, whatever. He thought it was interesting, but then his eye really keened in when they mentioned that because it's like, what? I mean, Hey, Miss Viv, how are you? Let's see. Ralph, I'm all over this stuff going on. I asked us squad about it last year. Oh, I know. You figured they married in 2019? No, 2018? And we knew about them dating in 2016. This is the year 2022, so it's going on. It will be, say, October time frame when the news broke of them dating. 6 years, and it has been nothing but the craziest stuff. So all squatties need to do, need not worry about the Sussex. Excuse me. God have a way of placing you in the lion's den and shut their mouth that they can't harm you. Be well. That's true, Cynthia. It all kind of works out. The energy that they're putting out. Hey, Christine, the energy that they're putting out there will come back to them. And when it comes back, yeah, you've heard of those rushing winds and the mighty winds outside. Yeah, it could be just like that. So, Diane, Duke Duchess made solid decisions or make solid decisions. The more we learn about backstory, it's even more clear they are strategic, thoughtful, intentional, and focused. Clowns are used to knee-jerk wrong moves. So true. So true. Church in LA, YouTube won't do anything. I think if more eyes and more big eyes are drawn to that question of what are you going to do about it, they may. Who knows? Kenneth, I hope the IRS goes after these hateful people. Well, if they're based in the US, probably if they don't claim their income. like a certain maybe allegedly half sister. But um, those that are in other countries, they'll have to deal with however their tax apparatus is set up in those countries. So if you don't claim it, but better believe people know. So Lydia, YouTube, we know that. I never got a reply about the fake account. Yeah, well, it used to boggle my mind because, the one of the two larger trolls, I would report that account and I would be like, okay, you say they violated, but then they're still active. Like, how are they still active? And then you would see, oh, eventually they wouldn't be. It would say that the account is suspended. And then you would see tweets maybe a couple of weeks later saying, oh, they're back. How is that possible? How is it possible? And I laugh because you all will be seeing this information later on before I close out the show. But Tina has me laughing because she will say on Twitter that it wasn't the trolls that got, that got their first Twitter handle shut down. It was because she played some Beyonce music and that snatched. So I always laugh about that because it's like, how are y'all quicker on Beyonce and the record companies are doing quicker than what the social media companies should be doing off the gate. So yeah. Yes, just need to sign the petition. And where are we? I'm way behind. Let me see. Let me just scroll quickly. Tier, it's about the money for these social media companies. It is. It really is. So it really is. Elaine, it's coming from inside the house. Oh, the phone call? Dolores, the information is there on file. Harry and Meghan are taking care of their lives and work. Patience is a virtue. Bingo. Bingo. Please like the content. Is you are listening. Oh, okay. That's true. Please hit thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Diane, if platforms are sued, they can go after small fry to help with the check and send message. Don't violate policies, at least against folks who might sue. Yeah, it all depends on how, yeah, you know how all that works out. Anna Kenneth, I want the IRS to go after Scumantha. Or Scummantha, however you put it, Scummantha, and drag her like a rat making money and not reporting the income. Allegedly, yeah. They'll handle. Like I said, these certain agencies will allow you to think that you've gotten away with it, but they gather their receipts for years so that there is no way for you to wiggle your way out of it. There's just no way to wiggle your way out of it. So, Gloria, I have signed the petition. Hi, Faye, how are you? All right, so I've mentioned the petition, so let me go grab at least that piece of it. So, and take down this. Let me see. I'll have to jump and do a time jump when I come back into the comments. So, um, Christopher has created. This one says tell Twitter to stop the hate, but there is a more updated version. So I saw this tweeted out from a squaddie and I just wanted to share it. Cyberbullying is not harmless. Stop online hate. Think before you tweet. So, while we say it, the, you know, we know that the trolls don't really care. They get a kick out of it. So, let me just, oh, maybe I didn't bring it in. Just trying to see my updates. I think it is in the, let me come over here really quickly. I need to check. Let me turn my volume off and let me make sure. Yep, Stop the Hate petition is in the description box. So if you go to the description box, you will see the Stop the Hate. So you can sign your name and hopefully it gets enough signatures and enough attention that it gets some coverage, especially here in the US, because we know that they don't do much in that other country. So I just thought this was interesting, jumping to some trash time, just so I can get it out the way and then finish on positive. So Media Guardian, don't know who they are specifically, but they just mentioned that, Netflix can lose 750,000 UK subscribers as Disney takes control of hit shows. And the person pictured is a royal paid, allegedly. Um, what is it? Media. I'll just say that. And it says, despite having signed up Prince Harry and Meghan, if they lose 750,000 UKers, hey, that frees up for more worldwide viewers. And I laughed because I did see that the um the squaddie that had tweeted that was like, but I thought they cut off all their subscriptions when it was announced that Harry and Meghan had signed a contract. So there really shouldn't be anybody in the UK with Netflix, but we can banter back and forth on that. That was the funniest thing to me because I was just like, yeah, okay. That's a troll. The UK media are trolls, in my opinion. My opinion. My opinion. Okay, because they can't keep Harry and Meghan out their mouth mostly. They can't keep Meghan out of their mouth and have to loop everything back into that. So I want to show you something that I had mentioned, but I don't think I gave you the visual on that. I like to search, just go out and see if I see something different. Search Meghan's name. So the SEO for this other person is set up that it comes back with news about Meghan Markle and, s- you know, cosplay, because I've refused to say her name. Cosplay. But that's not anything. I wasn't looking for any of that. Of course, the headlines are hilarious. Oh, she's significantly more popular than Meghan. Royal fans way more interested in her than Meghan. Whatever. Like, if your media has to take the time to write those particular headlines, you're not as popular as they're saying. They're trying to change the mindset of people. But that's my opinion. So I did want to show some impact that I saw out here, and I was like, oh, hey, cool. So the Scottish label, championed by Meghan Markle, will use the funds to develop new product categories and expand internationally. If you look, it says that the handbag label, the Strathberry, secures £8 million investment. Impact. That's the bag she had in New York, I believe it was. So, okay. Thank you, Megan. Impact, which goes a long, 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 long way. All right. So, if you have not heard, which I know we mentioned it, I think it was last week, but there's been some new developments for the Better Up um, online conference, so to speak, that's going to be happening on February 3rd. The link is in the description box. Harry initially was announced, as well as the other executives for Better Up. But this week, they announced that Serena has joined the panel. So she will be on there, and it's awesome. And I signed up, so I'll work it into my work schedule and hopefully all goes well. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool that that happened. And this is what they were saying, the inner workings. And just saying the world-renowned athlete. Yes, Serena. And they're basically going to be discussing, inner work builds mental fitness with Better Up. So hopefully you all, if you're able to at least listen, because it's really a business type thing, but you can still sign up. I did. And, listen in and support and hear what Harry and then Serena and, of course, the others other executives better up what they have to say. So that's all the goodies that I have today. So I'm going to really be hanging out with you in the chat. Um, but right before I sign off, I will show you something else because it's almost been an hour. So, all right, I'm going to be doing some time warping in the chat. Let me see. I just happened to see this. I saw she closed a GoFund for now saying she was okay. I respect her even more for that move instead of milking it for all it's worth, as some would have done. That's true. She did. She got more than double what she was even asking and has shown appreciation on Twitter. She's really been appreciative. So, yeah, she closed it down. Also, then it will stop all the craziness. Thankfully, the way it was set up and how it was set up, um, GoFundMe basically looked more at the mass reporters than they were looking at that request that was up there. So, um, yeah. Okay, Beverly. The IRS can only go after one of the people. The other two are in the UK. Yeah. That's I was like, it'll be one of those where the country of origin deals with it. Yeah. So, Elaine Gloria, I've signed. Cool. It's good to know. Oral, I've heard somewhere that the owner of YouTube is right up there with the haters. Well, it could be allegedly. I don't know. It speaks volumes if you're running a company but yet not doing anything to really stop the crazy. But let me just say to that point, Oral, that there's so much crazy and heat on this platform. I mean, you can find everything and anything on YouTube. So, and I mean everything and anything. That's the scary thing. So, they've gotten a little tighter on how they handle, especially things around children. Great, kudos. But they could do a little bit more. They could. Hello, Holistic Living with Abby Starklemom. Hello, hello, hello. Congratulations to you on the monetization. I hate that. Well, I went live at 11. You had your party at 11:15. I do want to say and acknowledge congratulations. Everybody congratulate Abby on her monetization here on YouTube because it is a mountain that you are climbing. So when you come down, you get that, congratulations, you've been approved email. Yeah, you do want to celebrate. So I celebrate with you. All right. My parents always say, take time, slay an ant, and you will find the guts. Only a patient man rides a donkey. Oh, that's an interesting saying. That is an interesting saying. Hmm, okay. Cookies and cream. Megan does need to sue. This is bigger than Cardi B and Megan. Abuse, harassment, and bullying of any kind is never acceptable for any reason. They had suicidal ideations because of the relentless abuse. And they may, cookies and cream, but remember what happened when all the complaints were taking place against PM? Although that organization found that he did nothing wrong, but still there was the complaints, and then Megan added her voice towards the end of that, but which garnered even more voices coming forward. I mean, it could be something like that. But like I said, we all are individuals within the squad, which is a great thing. We don't think alike on everything. And yeah, whether they do or they don't, my support's not going to change for them. So, kudos, kudos, kudos. So, um, let's see. Let me do my time warping. Joan, because I think I'm way behind. Yeah, I'm almost a half hour behind in the comments. The trolls can make us engage with. Yeah, they can't make us engage. That's true. And give them more energy. We need to treat them like poison. Yes, stay far, far away. Far, far away. Let me try to catch up. So I'm doing the massive time warp. Boom. to get caught up with the comments. And let's see. Um, oh, Beverly. Okay, I do have a question. If I was to join your site, would that include me with other channels? Would that include me with other channels? I'm not sure I understand. So you're saying if you become a member? If you become a member on my channel, it's just my channel. It's not that you're a member with any other channels. You would have to join each channel individually. If that's your question, let me know if I answered it or if I'm way off base. Thank you. A brother holistic living with Abby. Nice, congratulations. Yeah, thank y'all for congratulating her. Yeah, that's sweet. Uh-oh. Let me see. Anna, H9, I'm with you. I'll be like the kids in the classroom saying bye. You're so silly, Anna. You're so silly. Beverly Catherine, if you're talking about General Hospital, I haven't looked at the soap opera in over 10 years. Okay. There's some other conversation going on. So you mentioned General Hospital. I'm like, yeah, the time warp, I must have missed that. So, excuse me for hitting the mic there. Hey there, Tuba Chat. I don't see you, but somebody mentioned you. I might have skipped over you, but hi. In Church Night, the last time I watched Luke and Laura defeated the Ice Princess. Lord, you talking about? You're talking so long ago. Wow. Tear. I do when I have the time. Oh, okay. Y'all are talking about. Okay, so we're on to the congratulations to Abby. Um, Beverly, yes, that was my question because as seniors have to watch our pennies. We are on a strict. Oh, yes, I understand. We seniors have to watch our pennies. That's a given for everybody. Beverly, that's a given for everybody. We all have to watch our pennies. Let me tell you, the way the prices of food and everything else in life that it takes to live, yes. So, um, okay, yeah, y'all have watched General Hospital for a long time, Catherine. Beverly, yes, I left General Hospital. But I go back into it with the storyline of Trina. Oh my gosh. See, I haven't watched in so long, but I'm sure it would take me like maybe a week to like catch up to who's who. I laugh when I happen to come across like Young and the Restless. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just funny to me when you mention soap opera. So, Lydia, likes are free. Please like if you have not. Let me just bounce over to my other screen and look to see what the likes look like because you all have mentioned, oh my, 138, and I don't see 100 likes. Wow. Come on, y'all. In the clouds, you can hit like. Nobody will ever know. I'm just saying, but thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Purple Tube, how you doing? Hope you are well. Um, yeah. Okay. I did my time warp, so of the comments, but we are almost at an hour. And I do want to say, let me just go up. Beverly, I appreciate you even considering becoming a member. I do appreciate that. So um, I'm not going to treat it as if it's nothing. It is something, it's major. So I appreciate that for you even asking. Each night soaps equal same storylines, but not, it's the children. So I gave up. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, you have to, I guess, know all the kids that came from all those different storylines and then et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Alita, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Um, oh, okay. We'll be celebrating later today. Oh, okay. I thought it was this morning. So I'm a little off in my time. I did not have much sleep. For those of you who understand this, you'll understand this. That clock that I reviewed, right now, it seems to be causing more anxiety than helping. So pray for me. Pray for my strength. Hopefully it kicks in. But anyway, moving right along. Mrs. S, channel member. Hello, how are you? Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, there's Tuba Chat. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody when I did my little time warp in comments because it's just no way. I would still be working on trying to catch up to a half hour ago. So anyway, and I'm thankful that the chat is this busy. Hi Annie, how are you? All right, all right. Let's see. Allegedly, Andy should be going to court the same year Lily turns 1 year old, which is this year. Like, who cares? What he does. If he's going to be over here, I'm sure, that means that those darn media folks that they rub elbows with are going to be over here. And then that means they're going to probably go to California and they're going to write up crazy stories. It's just, it's all going to be where they just keep trying to point their finger at the couple in Montecito that are enjoying their life. Oh, Mrs. VS, hope the clock becomes a help. Whew, yes, give it time. I will try. Today seems to be a better day because last night was a rough one. Diane, can you believe Archie will be 3? I know. He'll be 3, and then Lily will be what, 1 in June? So yeah. Mm. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So what is Anna saying? Mrs. VS, the clock gets you anxious. I know it's the big numbers because they stand out and you're watching it. Well, it's more or less it's on his nightstand and it's for him. So if he happens to nap and wakes up at 7 p.m., then he doesn't think it's 7 a.m. and then that whole cycle starts. So yeah, just last night was one that I don't ever want to go back through. H night, Andrew is not going to come to the US. I'm betting he's keeping his ass in the UK where he has more control. Well, yeah, I'm sure they'll try to probably settle, but it's not going to work. Well, and then with the virus and its many relatives and ones that keep popping out now recently, yeah, he could probably get away with not being in court. They do virtual, so I'm sure most people are going to be right there if they do if they do a open virtual court session. So yeah. Church Nelly, food prices are damn ridiculous. I could wrestle a cow for hamburger meat and that would be cheaper. Yeah. It's scary in some aspects. It really is scary because you can get 4 or 5 items if that and it could be like $60. So yeah. Diane, yes, he is growing up and our princess, yeah, will be 1 times not waiting at all. At all. And it's awesome. They're growing up. They have outdoor space to run and play and not be papped. It's awesome. Lydia Churchinelli, you have to record that if you wrestle the cow. I'm telling you, because we all want to see that. Yes, we want to see you wrestle the cow for sure. For sure. Okay, so I've gone through all my little things. I don't know if anybody has any questions for me before I do sign off. It's been just over an hour, and I don't want to keep rambling if there's nothing else, but I do want to. I'll look to see if there's any questions. Let me see. Diane, true H night, better to settle, write big check and write bigger apology, including words that like that happened before I found Jesus. Well, Diane, yeah. That will never happen. He's had years to kind of basically man up and get to the table, but he never has. Church only just the cow with the Bible. Little Lydia, give me the word. You know what? Church Nelly, I really Whew. You are hilarious. Hilarious. Okay, so, oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being here, for the support. Thank you. Thank you to the other 126 or 25 other people out there. Thank you. Hopefully you've started hitting the thumbs up. Really do appreciate it. Hey, how are you? Lise, how are you? Mega love shout out to you. How are you? All right, so Church Nelly just hit the cow with the Bible. And I ate a hamburger at BK, got sick to my stomach. They sure aren't getting my service anymore. Well, I don't know why you ain't one from that place. I can't eat their food, but okay. I know, didn't she? Wrestling, because we now have that image of her wrestling a cow. Uh-huh, for the hamburger meat. Give me your meat. That's what she's saying. And I'm talking about Nelly talking to the cow. But anyway, okay, because I could be taken many ways. That was just a funny. Hey Mary, how are you? I was in the background listening as usual, enjoying the chat. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey Connie, how are you? Well, you're never late. Um, been off today, not in shape. Oh, hopefully that means you're feeling. If you're feeling bad, I hope you feel better. Oh my goodness. Oh, Carolyn, you have animals. You're inviting Church Nelly to come wrestle a cow or two at your premises. That now, please record it because that would be hilarious. Yes, her out there in the cold wrestling a cow. Yeah, I'm gonna have that image. I'll be laughing about that all day. Yes, just want you all to stay safe. Thank you, Beverly. Stay hydrated. Don't go out if you're living in the snow states. No bad energy. That's true. That's true. Mrs. S, thank you so very much. Thank you. You're so sweet for the super sticker. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just kind of going through. All right. So this is what I wanted to share with you all. For those that are channel members, they know about this, but if you've seen my pre-scheduled live, then you already know. So next Saturday, yay! Some had made suggestions on having, interviews, et cetera, et cetera. I kind of think of it as a conversation, but Tina and Michelle have graciously agreed, and hopefully the schedules stay intact, to join us here next Saturday at 11 a.m. And we're going to have a conversation. The one thing is, it is members only that will be able to um, really conversate in the chat with them. So just so you know, that is a perk that I have for them. And this is their, even though we're like a month into 2022, but this is their chat that is just members only. So I did want to know you all are invited, and I hope that you do come as if it's a normal stream because I want to give the members at least the first half hour to an hour, depending on how many questions they have and how the conversation is going. And then I'll open it up to subscribers. So I did want to let you know, and you'll be seeing a lot of posting about it this week. And I have the Black History Month um, little marker on there because next month is Black History Month. And I will be attempting to do an upload every day. Of course, on my channel, it's not all Sussex related, but we will be covering some items because I think the UK celebrates Black History Month as in October, some time frame like that. But here in the US, it's celebrated in February, and it actually runs from February 1st to March 1st this year, I guess, because there's no leap year, no extra day in the month. But just wanted you all to know that. All right, all right. So you can at least get your questions. If you do have questions that you want asked, you can somehow, if you're in contact with the channel members, you can do that. You can look for on my about page or leave a question in today's show's comments, and just make sure you clearly state this is a question for next week. If you're not a channel member, in that way, I can be sure to see it highlighted and make sure that I get it written down because I do like to respond to everybody that does leave a comment. So, Gloria, how can I sign up for the better? I'm retired and not working. You can still sign up. You don't have to indicate a company. You can still sign up. I did. I mean, I'm not, I mean, yes, my channel I have to look at as a business, but the link is in the description of this live stream. So, depending on what device you're on, if you're on a computer, you can, click over where it says show more. If you're on the phone, you'll have to close out the chat portion and then um, you'll see the link there. But I do want to just say that you can sign up that way. If you have any other questions, let me know, Gloria. Everyone, Church Nelly, everyone, have a great weekend. See you all on the next podcast. How far? Okay, it was only 3 minutes ago. All right. Awesome. Lydia, you're so sweet. Join the membership, people. Listen, that is a true individual decision. Um, your support just showing up for the live streams or my uploads, even when it's not Sussex related, I appreciate. So, yeah. But if you really want to get your question, with reason and with respect, with Tina Michelle, definitely. Oh, okay. They probably will take a personal email. I don't see them locking out. I think it's more or less them just asking the question. And if you are a company, what is your email? Generally, you probably, most things like that, conferences, unless the company's paying and this is free, I really wouldn't want to be inundated on my work email with any information they might send back. So, Church Nelly, great podcast. Oh, thank you, Church Nelly. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yep. You can go under their website. The link is also in the description, just so you know. And those of you that hear Kuja in the back, yes. Hey, Joseph, how are you? You can always listen back on the replay. No harm, no foul. Church and Anna still have checkered nightmares about the Rottweiler's coat. Just can't unsee it. Okay, I don't even know what you're talking about. I'll leave it that alone. Connie, thank you very much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you, especially if you hit the thumbs up. If you've shared out my stream, thank you very much. I will see it once I get to my phone. And please be safe out there. Those of you who will be digging out of a lot of snow, a lot of snow, a lot of snow, please, Yes, Sylvia. So will the subscribers be able to hear the entire conversations on it? Yes, you'll be able to be in the chat like you are now, but you won't be able to type. It only will be channel members that will be able to like type a comment or a question to Tina and Michelle, but you'll be able to see the whole thing. So when I do open it up, um, yeah, you'll be able to join in. You'll be able to participate. You know how Tina and Michelle are, so yes, you'll be able to participate. Don't worry. Each night, Prince Android can no longer hide behind his enabling mother. His title can't save him. He has to face the music. I'm looking forward to get disposed. Yeah, that will be interesting, won't it, though? Alrighty. Thank you again, Connie. Thank you. All right, everybody. Let me. Sylvia subscribe will hear, but the question will come from a member. Yeah. Yep. So, um, and it all depends. I mean, if the channel members are like, okay, we've asked all the questions that we could possibly ask. If you haven't, gotten a question to one of them to be able to ask for you, then I definitely will open it up so that way everybody can chat away. That may be when it might be hard to keep up with. So, you know, of course, with everything, the chats move quickly. So, and then I have Tina and Michelle. Yeah, it's really going to move. So, it's going to get interesting. All right, all of you. Hi, Carlene. How are you? Never late. Oh, I feel for you with the shoveling of the snow. I do. I feel for you. Yeah, I don't look forward to doing that anymore this year. Hopefully, this state has seen all that it's going to get. So, hello, hello, hello. Hey, Papa the Popcorn, how are you? I'm just doing some jumps to see. Whatever. They can't show support for Black Lives Matter when they do everything in their power to derail, smear, hate on a Black life. And yes, Megan is biracial, so she is Black and she has identified her mom's Black. So just to kind of help those that always seem to go in the different direction. But anyway, hi to everybody. Hopefully you all have given a thumbs up, shared all that fun stuff. I want to see you all next week for a lively, I believe, conversation with Sussex Squad podcast. If you haven't heard of them, you might want to check out their channel. Just be mindful. Very strong feelings. And you might hear that next week too. So, hey, Makeup Mom, how are you? But to all of you, I thank you for coming. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the chats, super stickers, if I can even speak. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you all next week. Take care if you're in one of the snow states, as we say, and protect your energy. If you need to sign off from social media, do that. Um, only you know when it has become too much. So I do want to throw that out there also. So everyone have a great rest of your weekend. I might do an impromptu tomorrow. That's just a hint. May, but I'm not sure. But anyway, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will be getting out here and supporting those that I've missed while I've been live myself. And I don't know if anybody is coming up right behind me or is live now. I, Let me check my phone really quickly. You can always raid a live. Those are fun to do. Wow, I have a lot of notifications. A lot of notifications. Let me see. All right, now they've been going for a while. So, okay. You all take care. Love you all. Be well. Be safe. Wear a mask. Bye, everybody.